Hey guys, it's Kelly from the Pout House blog. I thought I'd make a quick tutorial today to show you guys just the very basics of coloring your hair from home. I can by no means put everything that you guys need to know in one tutorial. I don't think I can make 100 tutorials and tell you guys everything you need to know because each head of hair is so different. But I thought I could at least give you the very, very basics of coloring your hair at home. There are places like eSalon online. I think it's become very popular. It's for a more of like a deposit color, and so that's more of for keeping your hair the same tone or going darker. So eSalon is great for that. But if you're going lighter, I don't believe they offer that option. But either way, here is a color wheel. Sorry, the light's shining on it. Okay. So a lot of you guys say when you bleached your hair that the toners didn't work. Those toners, honestly, I don't even know what's in them, but if your hair, let's say, gets stuck in, sorry guys, this red orange, then you have to go opposite of the color wheel with a toner. So if your hair got a little too orangey, you have to find the level it is. You can't go higher than that level. And what I mean by level is hair is in levels from 2 being the lowest, being the darkest, and 10 being the lightest. So let's say that your hair came up a 8, but it's kind of orange. You can't make it tone up to these colors. You can only make it this tone, this level, or darker with a toner. It does not lift. The only way you could come up with it is with a bleach, and then to get the desired tone, then you bleach that tone. I hope this is making sense. So let's say you came up to like a level 8 orange, but you want it not to be orange. If it were me, I'd probably go down a level to like a 7, and then you're gonna have to do something that's ashy, something with a blue or a green base. And like I said, a lot of this stuff is the stuff that you guys don't know. This is stuff that hairstylists know, but usually you tone it with an ash. And like on your roots, if your root color, if you're wanting to lift your root color, and let's say your ends, if your ends have no color in them, if you want to lift your root color to match your ends, let's say you're a level 6 or below, it's going to be very hard to lift it up very light with color. You should really only go lift 2 to 3 shades, because when you're lifting from like a 6 below, you're going to pull up a lot of reds. I meant to show you guys the colors that you come up through as the levels, but people always get stuck in the orangey red tones. So if you want to be higher than a 6, then you're going to have to really use bleach, or else it's probably not going to get to where you want it to be. And even if you wanted to lift your hair, let's say you're a level 5, which looks like this. That's a 5. And you want it to be a level 7, which looks like this. If you're going to lift your natural hair up to that level, 20 volume will give you 2 levels of lift. I would probably use a little bit of end. These are both ends. They're nothing red. It's just kind of a little mix of everything. And I would probably mix a little ash, because as you're lifting up through these levels, you're lifting up through all the brassiness, all the reds. And so as you're lifting, you want to counterbalance that, like I said, with the color wheel. So as you're lifting, you're coming through all these colors here. And so you're going to go opposite the color wheel as it's lifting. So these are all the things that you have to think about that if you're not a hairstylist, you just don't know. Like I said in my previous videos, if you want me to help you, you can just hop on over to my website, thepouthouse.com. You can check out my blog too, thepouthouse.wordpress.com. Like I said, these are just the very basic things. If you turn your hair blonde, and let's say you get it up as light as a 9 or 10, like I should, these right here, you get it up that light and it's kind of like in the yellowy, you go opposite the color wheel and you're going to get a violet. I don't know if you can get this stuff in the grocery store, I don't even know how they letter them or word them, but I know like in Goldwell, that's what I use is Goldwell. If somebody is a little too yellow, maybe on the verge of orange, then I would tone them with a 10V, the 10 Violet, and it works like a charm. So there's a lot of different options. Don't panic if you feel like, oh, it's too orange or any of those things. Just send me a quick message and I'll try to help you. Another thing is if you are going from lighter to darker with your hair, if you're going more than 2 or 3 levels darker, you should fill the hair first, like F-I-L-L fill, not actually feel the hair. What it does is when you have bleached your hair, or if your hair is lighter, you're missing certain color molecules and you have to put those back in to give something for the hair to grab to. So if you don't fill the hair first, your color will wash out really, really quickly. And it can turn kind of muddy too. So you'd want to fill it. If you're going from a blonde to a darker color, a lot of times you're going to add gold or a little bit of red. So these are just some of the things that you need to know. I'm just trying to like help you guys out. Another thing you have to think about when you're doing your hair from home is the integrity of the hair. You have to assess the damage of the hair. If your hair is super damaged, you probably don't want to be coloring a lot. You don't want to be bleaching. A really common mistake that I find happens a lot is, let's say the last time you colored your hair, just pick a color. It could be any color. You decided it was too dark. So the next time that you do your hair, you go to the grocery store and you see a girl and that color is lighter. So you think you can take that lighter color and put it on their hair you had colored last time and that it will lighten it. You are wrong. Color does not lift color. It will lift your roots where there is no color, but it will not even touch the hair that has already been colored. The only way to lighten hair that has previously been colored is with bleach. So the reason why I made this video was to kind of give you guys an understanding of how complex hair coloring can be. So if you need help, like I said, and if you're not going to go to a stylist, and if you're doing your hair at home, please check out my website, and then I can lead you guys in the right direction and tell you the exact color that you need to buy to get your desired result. I will be posting more videos on more detailed coloring, but they're, like I said, they're just so specific to the individual, it's hard to make a video to let you guys know how to color your hair. That's why I do offer the color formulation on my website. Alright guys, so that's all I have for today. If you have any questions or comments, just post them below. If there is a video tutorial that you want to see, I will be happy to do it for you. You can send me an email at thepouthouse@gmail.com. Thanks. I hope you have a great day.